The importance of loving your family is a fundamental aspect of Jesus' teachings, and it is an essential component of a Christian's life. Jesus emphasizes the significance of family relationships and the need to nurture and prioritize them. In the Bible, Jesus teaches that loving one's family is not only a moral obligation, but also a reflection of one's love for God. Jesus' teachings on family love are rooted in the Old Testament, where God commands us to honor our parents and love our neighbors as ourselves. In the New Testament, Jesus reinforces this message, stating that the greatest commandment is to love God with all our hearts, souls, and minds, and the second greatest commandment is to love our neighbors as ourselves. Jesus also teaches that we must love our enemies, which includes those who may be difficult to love, such as family members who may have wronged us. One of the most significant teachings of Jesus on family love is the parable of the prodigal son. In this parable, Jesus tells the story of a father who has two sons, one of whom squanders his inheritance and returns home in shame. Despite the son's disobedience, the father welcomes him back with open arms, showing him love, mercy, and forgiveness. This parable illustrates the depth of God's love for us and the importance of family relationships. It teaches us that no matter how much we may have wronged our family members, they will always be willing to forgive and welcome us back. Jesus also emphasizes the importance of prioritizing family relationships. In Mark 3:31-35, Jesus' mother and brothers come to visit him, but he is too busy preaching to them. When someone tells him that his family is outside, Jesus responds by saying that his true family is not just his biological relatives, but also those who do God's will. This teaching is often misunderstood as Jesus rejecting his family, but in reality, he is emphasizing the importance of prioritizing spiritual relationships and putting God first. Furthermore, Jesus teaches that loving one's family is not just about showing affection, but also about serving and sacrificing for them. In John 13:1-17, Jesus washes his disciples' feet, demonstrating the importance of humility and service in relationships. He teaches that we must be willing to put others before ourselves and serve them with love and kindness. This is particularly true in family relationships, where we must be willing to make sacrifices and put the needs of others before our own. In addition, Jesus emphasizes the importance of forgiveness in family relationships. In Matthew 18:21-22, Peter asks Jesus how many times he must forgive his brother, and Jesus responds by saying that we must forgive our brothers and sisters 70 times 7. This teaching highlights the importance of letting go of grudges and resentments in our relationships and forgiving those who have wronged us. In conclusion, the importance of loving one's family is a central theme in Jesus' teachings. Jesus emphasizes the need to prioritize family relationships, serve and sacrifice for them, and forgive them when they wrong us. He teaches that loving our family is not just a moral obligation, but also a reflection of our love for God. By following Jesus' teachings on family love, we can build strong, healthy relationships with our family members and create a more loving and supportive community. As Christians, we are called to love our families with the same love and compassion that Jesus shows us, and to prioritize our relationships with them as an essential part of our faith.